Hey everyone, I'm so excited about how many people are interested in signing up and interviewing to be a VIPKid teacher since my last video. For those of you who have already signed up and are ready to do your demo lesson as your first stage of your interview, I thought that this video would be helpful because you can see the slides that you'll have to use plus how I would do the lesson if I were teaching it to a real student or doing it as an interview now that I've been teaching for a little bit. When I was looking for videos myself to help prepare for the demo class, I couldn't find one that had both the slides and the person doing what they would actually do in the classroom or in the interview. So when you go to do your interview, you'll have to click to upload the slide files. That was a little bit intimidating for me, so if you're unsure of how to do that, shoot me a private message or text me if you have my phone number, and I will help you figure out how to do that. Otherwise, when you start, this will be the first slide that comes up. And the interviewer, who will be a person in China, will talk to you for a little bit, like a brief introduction, and they'll ask you why you wanted to or why you want to be a VIPKid teacher. And they may ask you something like why you think that you're qualified or what teaching experience you have. They asked me if I had an ESL certification, which I don't, and I just said no. So that'll take like the first 5 minutes or so. And then they'll say something like, whenever you're ready, you may begin. And when that happens, you need to go into actress or actor mode and turn on your VIPKid teacher persona. You'll reintroduce yourself just like it's the beginning, like you don't know the person or haven't been talking to them for the last 5 minutes or so. You might have noticed if you've watched any of the other videos on YouTube, that the teachers talk about using props. It is a good idea to have some props for the interview. I used these printed off pictures, so don't feel like you have to go and spend money buying a ton of stuffed animals or something. You just need a mouse, an elephant, and a monkey. It's helpful to have a mini whiteboard, puppet, or a stuffed animal. I use the toucan puppet, but if you don't have a real puppet, a stuffed animal will be just fine. So when you go to start, you will, like I said, switch into teacher mode. And this is what I would do for the first couple of slides, or for the first slide. Hello! My name is Teacher Alyssa. What is your name? My name is Lucky. Lucky, hi. Nice to meet you. Lucky, how old are you? I'm 7 years old. 7 years old? Wow! Click to the next slide. So pause. This you should already be aware of. You don't need to pause on this slide when you're doing your demo. But what is important to remember from this is this, are the sentence patterns. So how do you feel is the main question that you want to be asking the student, and you want to elicit from the student, I feel happy, I feel sad, I feel angry. When I did my demo and then my second full-length lesson, I looked at the sentence patterns and wrote it on a piece of masking tape and stuck it up next to my webcam so that it reminded me. They don't want you to use a bunch of extraneous words, so the shorter sentences you can use, the better. And they want you to use a lot of TPR, so like hand motions and stuff, as best that you can, with a few props, like a nice mix of all of those things. So just make sure that you're aware of the sentence pattern objectives for this little short demo and when you have to do the full length one. So again, you don't really need to do anything on the my feelings slide. You could do the, you could skip straight to this slide and do the hi, my name is teacher Alyssa part on this slide if you wanted to. I did not use this reward system slide. I used the tooth slide or tooth reward that you might have seen in other videos. So when you get to the reward slide, say, Lucky, when you do a good job, you get a tooth. Good job, tooth. And then mark, make a little tooth. Yay, Lucky, tooth, good job. I just printed this off of Google and put it in a sheet protector. This is not what I use teaching my regular lessons, but it works just fine for your interviewing. So after you explain this, yay, good job, you get a tooth. Click to the next slide. It's a good piece of advice to always click to the next slide while you're praising and cheering. And also try and make your praising as genuine as you can. That was something that I got good feedback about from my interview. So try your very best to make it, even though it seems a little silly, to make it seem genuine. So when you get to this slide, the directions say, teacher reads the poem line by line with action and emotion. Teacher models first. So I would underline, when I am sad, I feel like crying. When I am sad, I feel like crying. Good job. When I feel angry, I look this way. When I feel angry, I look this way. Good job. When I feel happy, I smile all day. Yay! Good job, Lucky. Good work. You earned a tooth. My interviewer kept saying, yay, tooth, every time I made one. So just, you never know how they're going to react. Praise, praise, praise. Click on to the next. When you get to this slide, you are going to say the words first and have them match which animal matches with the sound. So this is where you use the pictures. So I would say M, M, Don't say M. M does not say M. It says Mouse, mouse, mouse. Circle, mouse. M, mouse. And when they circle it, yeah, good job. You did it, Lucky. Good work. Tooth if you want to. Elephant, elephant, elephant. Elephant? No, no elephant. Not elephant. You could draw an X, you could draw an X through it if you wanted, but you don't have to. Either way. Monkey. 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 Circle. Monkey. Depending on your interviewer, they may go ahead and circle it fairly soon. It just kind of depends. If they don't circle it on their own, it's okay for you to go ahead and draw a circle and say, circle monkey. If they still don't circle monkey, you can use your mini whiteboard and say, circle monkey. Monkey. Yay! When they do it, yay! You get a tooth. Good job, Lucky. Praise, 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 click. There are two ways to do this next slide. When I interviewed, I just used a whiteboard, but I saw where some folks use these dice, and I got those at the Dollar Tree. So I'll explain how you could do both, whichever's more comfortable for you. If I were to do it on the whiteboard, I would start by saying, maybe underlining, B, 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 B. Again, not B, B, B. Then you could go ahead and write the B. B, B. Egg, egg, B, egg, B, egg, B, egg, beg, beg. Yay! Good job! Then erase. L, 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 ooh, ooh. That sounds better. Ooh, ooh, not L. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good job. Ooh. Egg. Ooh, egg. Leg. 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 Yay! Good job. Good job, Lucky. You get a tooth. Mark the tooth. Yay, yay, yay. On to the next. The words that are, if you wanted to do it with the dice, you could just tape the two sounds. This is a little tricky because of doing it in the camera. You got to make sure you don't reverse it. But you could hold up the B and say, B, 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 egg, egg, B, beg, beg, like that. And then flip it. Ooh, 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 egg, ooh, egg, leg. They might like these props, but it's not going to be a make or break thing if it's too hard to get it, centered in the screen or whatever. Okay, so on this slide or any slide where there are red words, the red words are the target vocabulary. So it's a good idea to preview those words before you do the whole sentence. So I would underline feelings. 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 Good. Feelings. I have many feelings. Good job. Sad. Sad. I feel sad. Very good. Yay. Happy. Happy. You could maybe underline it and see if they would just read I feel happy without you saying it first. So you could underline and listen. And then you could even mouth and see if they'll say it. If they don't, give a few seconds wait time, and if they don't, then say it yourself. I feel happy. Yay! Angry. I feel angry. and feel it out. If they did the whole sentence before, let them do the whole sentence again. If they didn't, you could maybe give them another chance, and if they don't, underline it and repeat it. It's okay to model what they need to say. When they say, I feel angry, yay, big cheer, click on to the next one. Okay, on this, I would circle dino. Dino. Hi, Dino. The interviewer might say, hi, Dino. And then you could say, this is a good time to use the puppet. How do you feel? I feel angry. And then you could underline or highlight. Then you could say, Lucky, how do you feel? And you could underline it again to see if they would say it. I feel angry. If they're still not getting it, you could use a printed picture or a little doll, and you could act it out. How do you feel? I feel happy. How do you feel? Underline or highlight. I feel happy. Yay! Good job! You did it! You get a tooth. Mark the tooth. So this is where they might say back, you might say, how do you feel? And the interviewer might say, happy. And you want to try and get them to answer in a full sentence. So if they just respond happy, you say, I feel happy. And if they say happy, then you say again, I feel happy. And prompt them to use a full sentence. When they do, cheer, woohoo, good job. Click to the next one. There are two ways to do this. This is a little bit tricky. The first thing you can do is mostly mark on the screen. Circle the hoop. Angry. Angry. Angry ball. Angry hoop. I bought this basketball at the Dollar Tree. You do not need a basketball, but if you have a ball around, you could say, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Angry ball. Angry hoop. And then happy. Happy. Happy ball. Happy hoop. And when they do it, yay! This is a little bit complicated, so this deserves a big cheer when they get it. If they're not getting it, you could either have this drawn on your whiteboard, or you could really draw it really quick, maybe make like an angry face and a smiley face and like mimic where the balls are if they're really not getting it, which it'll just depend on the interviewer. Mine did it fine. And you could say like angry ball, shoot the basket, or shoot the ball, draw a line, and then do it on the screen also. Like I said, when they get it, yay, good job. And then you're done. When you get to the goodbye slide, you can say something like, you'll have more teeth. Lucky, you worked so hard today. Good job. You earned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many teeth. Wow, good job. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, Lucky. Good job. See you next time. Bye-bye. And then they'll stop you and they'll say, oh, very good. And then mine asked me, how did you think it went? and I did not finish in my 15 minutes. So that was something I said I needed to work on, but overall I said I thought I did a good job. Your timer will be up in the corner of the classroom, so you can try and keep track of how long you're spending on each slide. Keep in mind that the shoot the ball slide, the conversation slide, I have any feeling slide will take a little bit longer than like this slide, for instance. So just keep that in mind, and that might be a good thing to practice. Another thing at the end of this interview is where if you pass, they'll tell you, and then they will make some sort of offer about your base pay. I have heard that a few people have been asked, like, how much would you like to make per hour? Keep in mind that per hour is like 2 sessions. Mine did not ask me that. I got offered a base pay, and that's what I went with. They also asked me if I had an ESL certification, which I don't. They asked me that at the beginning. So those are just all things to keep in mind to maybe kind of be mentally prepared for. Again, you never know what the interviewer is going to be like. The main things to think about is trying to get them to answer in a full sentence and being friendly about having them repeat in a full sentence. And you can always point at your mouth. So I hope this is helpful, being able to see the slides and what I would do. Don't stress about having a super crazy background or a bunch of props. I got this map from the Dollar Tree and it works just fine. I got complimented on my background and that was all I had. So I hope this is helpful, and if you are still deciding if VIPKid is right for you and you think you are going to sign up, please use my referral code and let me know. I would be happy to help and answer any questions that you might have. Good luck!